Well, the bitterly cold weather that's gripping West Michigan has area homeless missions working to make sure that everyone has a place to go to get out of the cold. And joining us on set tonight, Marge Palmerlee with the Degage Ministries. Marge, thank you so much for coming in tonight. It is bitterly cold out there.
Yes.
Heartside District Ministries teaming up once again to make sure that no one has to stay outside.
That's right.
Tell us about getting together. Is that unprecedented?
No, we have Heartside Neighborhood Collaborative Project where the executive directors meet together monthly. So when something like this happens, we have that communication network well in place.
Do you find that the missions have to make any special accommodations when something like this kind of a weather event happens? Do you have to increase your bed space? Do you worry about, I guess, the increased population in those shelters?
Well, we're all working together to make sure that there are no gaps and that we have lots of options for folks. So each one of the ministries are making accommodations and doing what we can and stepping up.
You talked off camera before we came out about so many folks are grateful that you're opening your doors and allowing them in. And that kind of mutes maybe any tensions that might develop once people get inside.
Exactly. I hear without everyone saying thank you, we're so appreciative, you know, you don't know what this means to us. So very, very grateful.
When you're watching the forecast and you see what's coming as far as these wind chills dipping below -20, -30.
Yes.
At what level do you say, okay, we've got to do something?
Well, we've never seen temperatures like this before. It's not unusual for us to expand some hours and make some adjustments, but when we could see what was coming, that's when the emails started going around to the different directors saying, okay, what are we doing and how can we all step up?
Still, I've got to believe that there are some who are still reluctant to want to come in, and they're trying to brave it and gut it out throughout these nights. Do you guys actively go out and try to cajole them to come back in, or is that kind of puts you guys at risk too?
Well, we work with Servant Center, and they are the pros at doing that. When they came over on the weekend and got hats and blankets and gloves and coats, we gave it to them, and they went out underneath the bridges and distributed them.
Nobody should have to go through this. Absolutely.
No.
Marge Palmerlee with Degage Ministries, thanks for coming in tonight.
Thank you.